I start this video under great duress, great sadness, because Odell Beckham Jr. has been traded very recently to the Cleveland Browns. This makes me very sad inside, but we must go on. The team's looking real bad. Looks real bad. There's no other way around it. So, we got to rebuild them. Of course, you guys know I'm a Giants fan. I have a heavy heart, but we'll try to make this team a heavy hitter. Because right now, they suck dick. And you know what? The balls, too. Speaking of which, yes, speaking of dick and balls, let's talk about your dick and balls. If you haven't heard yet, Manscaped is the ideal way to run through the jungle down in Viet Nuts with their signature clippers called the Lawnmower 2.0. Designed by aerospace engineers, it operates at 6,000 RPM without taking out any of the friendlies. Whether you're spending the next few months on an actual farm or looking to plow in other ways, Manscaped is right for you. With the signature line of tools like the plow for extra safety, the crop cleanser, the crop reviver, which is an all-natural spray-on body toner and refresher, this is perfect for on the go in your gym bag or tucked away in your nightstand. Manscaped also offers the crop preserver, 24-hour moisturizing deodorant for below-the-waist use that's residue-free. The set also includes grooming tools and, of course, the crop mop to clean the barrel of that gun. Don't show up to war without the proper weaponry. Use code BENGAL20 to get 20% off your Manscaped purchases. The link is in the description. Again, that's code BENGAL20 for a huge 20% discount. Link down there in the description. Special thanks again to Manscaped for sponsoring the video. Unfortunately, it's going to start with a trade to the Browns. Oh, Jesus. All right, so I quickly restarted because I realized I want everything to be perfect the way it is in real life. So I used the real life rosters. That's how I got to this point near the offseason. I know it's been a long time since I've done a Madden rebuild. I'm actually like kind of excited. Not excited per se, but I'm eager to jump back into it because this is how I started my channel, really. Or I got popular, I guess you could say, on YouTube because of Madden franchise and rebuild and stuff like that. So I'm excited. Just got to trade Odell in the offseason. Obviously, can't re-sign Landon Collins. Can't franchise tag him. Unfortunate. All right, so I brought back Corey Coleman because the Giants re-signed him in real life. Same thing with Spencer Pulley and John Jalapeno and Aldrick Rosas. That's all I'm going to do because those are like the significant moves the Giants made in free agency. Obviously, I have to let Landon Collins walk. This is sad. This is really sad. I don't know about you guys. I think Dave Gettleman is a bit of an idiot. Now, don't tell him I said that. I'm sure he would care. But yeah, I mean this team is brutal. It's absolutely brutal. So the trades I have to make are not Joel Bitonio. Why do I keep doing that? Kevin Zeitler for Olivier Vernon. I'm not even sure if that would go through, and there's no forced trade. So I don't know how this is going to work, but ideally it would be Kevin Zeitler and Jabril Peppers, as well as number 17 overall for Odell Beckham Jr. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Odell Beckham Jr., Olivier Vernon, and that's it. I also would need a third from them. So I might not want to do this all in the same trade. I'm going to try OV straight up for Kevin Zeitler because that's what the trade was, and it was accepted. All right. That's pretty good. OV for Kevin Zeitler. Down with that. Win-win for both teams. Fresh start for Olivier Vernon, but this part is the one that's going to sting a little bit, which is acquiring... Well, I mean, like, Jabril Peppers is decent, obviously. But, I mean, trading Odell is no fun. I don't even know if this would be accepted. Brutal. What do we do now? I become the Browns, and I make the trade happen. That's the only way to get it done. All right, so I haven't been able to do what I wanted to do because I guess I'm in online. So I'm going to change Jabril Peppers to a punter, and I'm going to see if I can trade for it that time. So essentially what it would be now is Odell straight up for a punter who's going to be like a 12 overall, a first and a third. All right, he's a 40 overall punter. Here's Odell, first and a third. They value number 17 overall way too much. This is a 96 overall receiver. Just brutal. I'm trying to figure out how I can get the first round pick from them, and I can't think of a way. It might. Oh, jeez. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. This is a bold strategy. I am going to change Baker Mayfield to a punter. I'm going to trade for Baker Mayfield, and then I'm going to trade Baker Mayfield back to them with the pick. So I might have to give up like a 7th round pick, but hopefully it works out. This is kind of annoying, but I figure I would tell you guys what I'm doing, because everyone's like, I tried to make the same trade you did and it didn't work. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, just do everything I do and it'll work out fine. Hopefully I'll be able to trade for Baker this way. Hopefully. So I might have to give up some like future 7s to get this done. Baker Mayfield, all right. Boom. I might even trade for Jabril Peppers this way as well. So I don't know if I'll have to. I don't know if I'll have to. I might be able to get it done now. If I make Baker a quarterback and trade him back, that could work. All right, let's try Odell and Baker this time. Hopefully this works. No, but I'm closer. All right, so Odell and Baker gets me number 17 overall and Jabril Peppers. This is good. I just need their 3rd round pick now. This is kind of like glitching the system, but I don't do this any other time. You can see the position that they are when I make these trades. So what I'm going to do now is, who would be a really good player of the Browns? Joel Bitonio might have 3rd round value. Denzel Ward probably would have excellent value. 87 overall, only 22 years old. I'm going to change Denzel Ward to punter. Exploiting the system, I know, big time. Who cares? And I will trade for Denzel Ward with like a future 7 or something like that. And then the trade should go through very easily. So I'll add my 3rd, 7th in this year. Should get me Denzel Ward. It does. And now I can just change Denzel Ward back to being a cornerback. Why can I not say corner? Baker Mayfield, I'm going to make sure to change back to quarterback. I already did. Never mind. So we're golden here. All right, so Denzel Ward for the Browns, worst 3rd round pick than their top one, is accepted. All right, we're all golden here. We're all good to go. And we haven't even gone over this starting lineup yet. Can't wait for that. All right, we'll start with the offense. We have Nate Solder, who actually started to get better down the line for the Giants. He's not going to be able to progress in this rebuild at all. He's 31, only a 76 overall, and that's with confidence. This is a bad player to have. Doesn't matter if he's going to get better in real life, because he did get better down the line, but he's only a 76 overall. With +2 confidence in game, won't be able to build around him. Will Hernandez at left guard is fine. We have to improve center. John Jalapeno and Spencer Pulley are not going to cut it. Kevin Zeitler is fine at right guard. We need to improve right tackle badly. Evan Ingram's fine. Rhett Ellison, decent backup, whatever. At wide receiver, we need to, in free agency, sign Golden Tate. And that's pretty much it right now. The other options, Corey Coleman. Where is Sterling Shepard? There we go. Yeah, this is a brutal team. Defense, even worse. So, Kareem Martin, B.J. Goodson, Alec Ogletree, Lorenzo Carter. I like Lorenzo Carter here, and that's it. B.J. Goodson's all right. Kareem Martin is a non-contributor. Alec Ogletree is horrific. And I don't know why Giants fans think he's good. Like, he isn't. I'm a Giants fan. I can guarantee you he's terrible. And people are like, you don't give him enough credit. I can assure you I give him more than enough. Jabril Peppers is cool. Like, I'm actually excited that Jabril Peppers is on the Giants now. Awesome player coming out of New Jersey high school. This guy was so hyped up. He was like a cornerback at, I want to say Don Bosco. I think he transferred to, like, he was from, like, East Orange or something. Hold on. Yeah, no, he actually, I can't believe I remembered that, because this is thinking back many years ago. But no, he did start at Don Bosco, which is a really big high school football school in New Jersey. And then he transferred to Paramus Catholic in Paramus, New Jersey. So he's a New Jersey kid. I'm a New Jersey kid. Jabril Peppers and I, we're not very much alike, but that is one thing where we're similar. And he was a super hyped up player. He was a beast at Michigan, super fun to watch. And then, of course, has been, you know, kind of whatever in the NFL so far. But I'm excited that he's on the Giants. It just sucks that we had to give up Odell in order to get him. But the return wasn't terrible. Is this Cameron Moore? Jesus, dude, this team is so bad. Sean Chandler, Michael Thomas is out here. We got to assign Antoine Bethea, obviously, as well. And then at cornerback, people, like we don't have a hole at cornerback. We have Sam Beal. It's like a third-round supplemental draft pick out of Western Michigan who's never played a snap in the NFL. You have no idea what he's going to do. You can't say he's anything yet because he's not. He could be something, but right now he's not. BJ Hill is cool. Dalvin Tomlinson's a beast. Honestly, I feel like he's a little bit underrated with an 83. Maybe an 85 overall would be a little bit better because he's actually a really talented player. But there's nothing else going on at corner. We have to make so many moves here in free agency, including giving Golden Tate a big contract, which I absolutely do not want to do. But and especially I got to outbid the Dolphins now. So his deal was 4 years, and you can't do like any guaranteed money here. But the salary is like 9.7 per year with a big signing bonus. So he got like 30. He got 37.5 over 4. But I can guarantee you this isn't going to be enough. I need to bump it up way more. So I'm going to have to give him a bigger deal. There's no way I'm going to be able to outbid the Dolphins. There's just absolutely no way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer him his real contract, and then I'm going to steal him from the Dolphins with the 7th round pick if I have to. I know that kind of sucks, but like he's already on the team. I needed him to be on the team, you know? So, yeah. I'm going to offer him his actual contract. If he doesn't accept, I'll just steal him by making him a punter or whatever. Did Antoine Bethea retire? Oh my god, dude. He might have. Antoine Bethea literally retired. This video is off to a hot start, I'm aware. What we're going to do is recreate. I'm going to recreate Antoine Bethea. And he's just going to be 34 years old. Jesus. Instead of Cameron Moore. Actually, I'll just take somebody old out of free agency, whatever. Cole Anderson is going to be our Antoine Bethea. 2-year deal worth whatever. He'll make him like a, what was his ending overall? We'll make him like a 77, probably. Jesus, dude. Oh, also we got to sign Marcus Golden. Yeah, can't wait for that. All right, Marcus Golden's here. Colt Anderson, a.k.a. Antoine Bethea, is here. Golden Tate declined. I'm just going to... It's not his decision. I'm going to take him anyway. So, Antoine Bethea will be going into his age 35 season. So, we have to make him a lot older and change up some other things as well. All right, so I'm going to trade the second 7th round pick this year for Golden Tate, who is a punter now, who I'm going to change back to wide receiver. I'm also going to change the details of his contract to match what they currently are in New York, which is about a $9.7 million cap hit. So I think we're pretty much done with the major moves. All right, so team is as together as it's going to get for the time being, I guess. And that means I have to import my draft class, which is Bengal 2019 draft. People always ask, are you going to update this? And the answer is no. I don't have the time. I updated it quite a bit. I think it's pretty good. I've moved some things around position-wise, but yeah, I think it's pretty solid overall. So I'm going to do some scouting, and I will see you guys for the draft. All right, so Cardinals are on the board at number 1. We're officially in the NFL draft. So my draft strategy currently is that we don't have to force ourselves into taking a quarterback because we're not going to be competitive this year, which means that if we're not going to be competitive this year, we're going to be picking up near the top of the draft next year. We could also be in a position to take a QB next year in a better quarterback class. So that's where my headspace is right now. I don't think I have to be locked into taking a QB at 6 if I don't want to, or even 17. Without further ado, though, let's go ahead and hop into it. The Cardinals at number 1 overall go Nick Bosa. Very, very talented player out of The Ohio State University. And the 49ers, maybe expecting the Cardinals to go Kyler Murray and trade Josh Rosen or whatever, take Devin White, linebacker out of LSU. The Jets go Josh Allen out of Kentucky. The Raiders go Jonah Williams out of Alabama. And the Bucks go Greedy Williams out of LSU, leaving the Giants on the board with a best player available mindset to take literally anyone in the draft. That's pretty much where we are. And in a scenario where Quinnen Williams is on the board at number 6, I really can't see where the Giants wouldn't take him in a weaker quarterback class than we're used to. I know a lot of people are going to want this to be Haskins or some crazy folks, even Kyler Murray, but we're going to go with a safer player than the two of those guys and go with Quinnen Williams, defensive tackle, interior defensive end out of Alabama. 83 overall, superstar development, Quinnen Williams on the Giants. Didn't see it playing out this way necessarily, but if he's available at number 6, gotta pull the trigger. Really, really talented player, and a great addition to the Giants' defensive line. The Jags now with Nick Foles, or maybe not in this, I don't know, go Greg Little, yuck. Lions go DK Metcalf. The Bills take Cleveland Ferrell out of Clemson. Broncos go Ed Oliver. Oh boy. At number 11, the Bengals go DeAndre Baker. The Packers go Deontay Thompson. Probably should move him back. Montez Sweat to the Dolphins. Rashawn Gary to the Falcons. The Redskins, they go Jeffrey Simmons. And the Panthers at number 16 go Brian Burns out of Florida State. That was probably going to be my pick. And here we are at number 17. And you know what? Now I think I am going to take the quarterback. Dwayne Haskins on the board at 17. Welcome to the New York Giants. 79 overall, star development. Dwayne Haskins, maybe the quarterback of the future in New York. Welcome to the New York Football Giants, kid. Former New Jersey guy as well. Moved to Maryland, so not as through and through as Jabril Peppers is maybe, but Dwayne Haskins is the quarterback of the future for the Giants, at least in this Madden 19 simulation, as we will simulate now to the second round. Ja'Kai Polite went to the Niners, so they still did get an edge rusher. And Kyler Murray here available. Don't need him. I'm going to go Elgton Jenkins here out of Mississippi State. I want to go defense, but I think shoring up the offensive line is going to be a huge thing. And if Elgton Jenkins is on the board, a guy that can play all 5 offensive line positions, as crazy as that sounds, he has experience at all of them at Mississippi State. We're probably going to start him at center. So Elgton Jenkins, welcome as well to the Giants. 77 overall, star development in him as well. It's been a while since I've used this class, but there aren't many star and superstar developments in this class. So we've done fairly well thus far. Now to round 3, pick 30. Brutal. Debo. Debo goes in the 3rd round to the Jets. I don't know why the CPU doesn't value receiver at all. Riley Ridley's here. So is Julian Love. Yeah, maybe I should update this class. I just don't have the time, man. Khaleke Hudson isn't even in it. Caleb McGarry might not be a bad choice. You know, I'm gonna go Yadni Kajust out of West Virginia. Hopefully he can play right tackle. 76 overall. Quick development is actually really, really good. I'll take that all day, actually. That's pretty sick. This draft has been phenomenal thus far. Up into the 3rd round. We don't pick again until 1 pick, as the Jags go LJ Scott. So we can kind of go whatever here. We've addressed offensive line. We're fine at offensive line now. Jalen Jelks might not be a bad choice. Justin Lane is a player that I would move up a lot if I were actually to remake this class a little bit. I might just take him here. I don't remember what his overall is or development or anything like that. But he is a 73 overall normal development. Probably about his value, to be honest. But decent player. Should be decent cornerback depth for us. You know, nothing spectacular, nothing exceptional. And here we have a 4th round pick. David Sills goes to the Bucs. Really big combo next to Mike Evans there. I might look to trade down. We're going to trade down. 3rd round pick in the future from the Raiders. All right, 2023rd round pick. I am so down, and I might trade down round 4, pick 30 as well. Although we do need some more depth at a number of positions, so maybe not as Tyrell Dodson goes. If I can get a 3rd round pick, I'm trading this 100%. It doesn't look like that's going to be able to happen. Why would I trade down from a 4 this year for a 5 next year? That makes absolutely no sense. Dude, this class is so bad now. Like, I would move so many players up. Like, Rocky Sin, I would move up a lot. And I don't know. Ugo Amadi, or I might move up a little bit. Yeah, I would make a lot of changes. So this isn't perfect. I don't even know if I would recommend using this anymore. I think it's pretty good at the top, but as far as depth goes, it's not perfect. It's far from it. I'm going to go Marlon Davidson here from Auburn, 69 overall. Nice, dude. There are so many late round picks. Why? It's kills. Let's go Dakota Allen, former last chance U star, 73 overall. Actually, one of the better linebackers on my team right now. That was actually worth it. Let's trade down this pick. Future 4. Yeah, let's do it with the Seahawks. Don't really want to trade interdivisionally. All right, round 6, pick 7. We have 2 picks remaining in the draft. What else do I need to address? I mean, I don't want to take Rocky Sin because he's not going to be there in real life. I'm going to take Kingsley Keke. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not. I've already taken too much D-line, which you never can do, but I have. Too many D tackles. We'll go Lil Jordan out of Texas. Hook 'em horns. Lil Jordan Humphrey. I mean, I'll take it. Good wide receiver depth, and especially a red zone threat. I think that's going to be fairly good. And our last pick of the draft, of course, we had to trade some late 7s to get all the players on the team that needed to be. Who is the choice here? DeMarcus Lodge would be cool. I know everyone's like, Kyle Shermer, Pat Shermer's son, take him. I just can't see that happening. Garrett Bradbury in the 7th. Why is that a thing? He should be like near the 1st. Oh, man. Oh, I'd make so many changes to this class. Oh, jeez. I'd make so many changes. I'm going to go DeMarcus Lodge. I think he's kind of a beast in real life. He is a 71 overall. Not bad. Back-to-back receivers. Interesting. It's been an interesting draft. Not ideal, but so many things are not where I think they should be. It's been months since I've updated the draft, so that's on me, I guess. Taking a look at our draft, if you guys missed it, which would be concerning, but we got Quinnen Williams, 83 overall, Dwayne Haskins, 79 overall, Elgton Jenkins, 77 overall, Yadni Kajus, 76 overall, Justin Lane, 73, Marlon Davidson, 69, nice. Dakota Allen, 73, Lil Jordan Humphrey, 73, and DeMarcus Lodge, 71. A very, very well-rounded draft class, including a top-heavy pick with Quinnen Williams being a top 5 player in the draft, and maybe even top 2. And then, of course, Dwayne Haskins, arguably the best quarterback in this class. Eli, it makes no sense to have on the team right now. So we're not going to cut him because the penalty is not worth it when his contract expires at the end of this season. There's absolutely no reason to cut him. Yeah, there's no reason. So we are going to hold on to Eli, but Dwayne Haskins is going to be the starter. All right, so I've made some changes to the way that the team is organized, including Marcus Golden going to outside linebacker because he's not going to play defensive end in a 3-4. That's going to be on Quinnen Williams and, of course, the NC State standout from a year ago in B.J. Hill. Dalvin Tomlinson makes up that nose tackle spot with Justin Lane, Janoris Jenkins, and Sam Beal at the 3 corners. Julius Peppers is retired from the NFL, and we're talking about Jabril Peppers. Went brain dead there for a minute. At strong safety, and of course, 35-year-old creative character Antoine Bethea, because he would actually be going into his 14th year, not his 10th, because he retired in the game. So he's going to be replaced, obviously, as soon as I can. BJ Goodson, Alec Ogletree are the 2 inside backers, with Lorenzo Carter and Marcus Golden both coming off the edge again. And then on the offensive side of the ball, we have Nate Solder, Will Hernandez, Elgton Jenkins, Kevin Zeitler, and Yadni Kajust on the offensive line. Evan Ingram at tight end, if you can even call it that. And then we have just all slot receivers, really, until we talk about Lil Jordan Humphrey and big DeMarcus Lodge from Ole Miss. Not the ideal Ole Miss receiver in this class, maybe, but still a very, very good one. He's an underrated player. I would watch out for him in the NFL. I think he's going to be serviceable. Maybe not a star, but at least good. It depends on situation and how he gets played. Golden Tate, Sterling Shepard, and Corey Coleman are those starting receivers, though, with Saquon Barkley, the beast in the backfield at running back, Dwayne Haskins, and, of course, who could forget about Rhett Ellison. Didn't Eli Penny get re-signed? Maybe I forgot to do that. Maybe it doesn't matter because it's a fullback. I think that's more likely. So, you guys have seen the team. One thing left to do now is lose, probably. So, I'm going to simulate to about week 3. I'm going to load in the 2020 draft class, which I believe is from Thomas Draft 2020. And I will see you guys at the midseason mark where we'll make some re-signings and whatnot. We're at the midseason mark. Unbelievably, we have a positive record at 4-3. The Eagles are 2-5. The Cowboys are 4-3, and the Redskins are 4-4, which leaves the Giants at the top of the division. Holy cow. Could you imagine? They would need some miracles in the offseason, let me tell you. But we do have a number of skill points to use on some players here. So I think I will use those and simulate to the playoffs, which maybe we're going to be able to make? I hardly can believe it. This is the upgraded team. I've been trying to kind of work around scheme fits to get more XP. So that's why Dwayne Haskins is only an 80 overall compared to an 81, and Saquon an 89 opposed to a 90. On the defense side of the ball, Quinn Williams had like 6 points, so he's up to an 87 overall. Jabril Peppers at an 87. I mean, the team is fairly, I don't want to say solid, but we have pieces we're getting there. It's just about continuing to improve. As far as impending free agents goes, we have Sterling Shepard, and that is about it. We're actually in a decent position to spend some money. Sterling Shepard's a player I absolutely would like to bring back. I could do 5 years. 5 years, about 47 mil, and Sterling Shepard remains a New York Giant. Marcus Golden, 28 years old. I don't know if I'd want to bring him back. I could do a 1-year deal, but I doubt he'll accept this. Yeah, he's not a huge fan. So I think we're probably going to leave it at that for now. Reassess some of these things when the offseason is closer. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and jump right there. Let's jump to the offseason right now and see if this team is capable of a playoff run. If we make the playoffs at all, we might not. I mean, that's fairly obvious. And we have not. Finished 9-7. So I feel like in what has been typical Giant fashion over the years, mediocrity. You don't make the playoffs, and you're not bad enough to have a super high pick. Not all that fun. Dwayne Haskins was having an interesting season. Honestly, it looks like typical Eli numbers, if I'm going to be honest with you. 4,000 yards passing, 33 touchdowns, 19 interceptions. I bet I can find you an Eli year that's super comparable. In fact, I'm going to. All right, so in 2016, Eli Manning threw for 4,027 yards, so just short of Dwayne Haskins here. 26 touchdowns, Haskins has a few more, and 16 picks. Haskins has a few more interceptions than Eli did in 2016. Or what we could do in terms of touchdown interception numbers, like, let's see here. 2015, 35 touchdowns to 14 interceptions is fairly comparable. Yeah, it's an interesting year. I mean, take it as you will. Saquon Barkley, about 1,300 yards rushing, only 6 touchdowns. Jonathan Stewart vultured a lot of those, it appears. But Saquon overall, not too bad. Receiving, Sterling Shepard over 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Golden Tate also 10 touchdowns as well. Evan Ingram 6. Saquon Barkley 5 as a receiver. I like to see it. Sacks allowed, Nate Solder led with 11, but overall, the offensive line was not terrible as far as Madden standards go. Jabril Peppers led the team in tackles with 99, including 79 solo. Tackles for loss would be led by B.J. Hill with 12. And quarterback sacks, we have 8.5 for the rookie Quinn Williams out of Alabama, 7 for Marcus Golden. Pretty decent year for him. Interceptions, 2 for Alec Ogletree, 2 for the rookie Justin Lane out of Michigan State. Sam Beal had 1. Jabril Peppers had 1. Forced fumbles, 4. Jabril Peppers, he had 2, which led the team. Fumble recoveries, only 2 in general for the entire team. And I doubt we'll see any defensive touchdowns, as we do not. 16th in terms of total offense, and I imagine somewhere similar in terms of total defense. 13th. I'm just hoping for Rookie of the Year. We have Matt Ryan winning MVP. Shocker, no Giants. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Ezekiel Elliott. No Giants. Defense Player of the Year is Jalen Smith. No Giants. Show me Dwayne Haskins. Thank you. Dwayne Haskins wins Rookie of the Year. That'll be big for XP. Nobody. And then I'd love to see Quinn Williams here. He doesn't. It goes to Devin White. Greedy at number 2. Justin Lane at number 4. Quinn Williams at number 8. It's amazing how they rank this stuff. I'd be really interested to know the formula on that. The Krabby Patty secret formula. I hated that I just did that. Like, with a passion. I really hated that. You don't even know. You may have hated listening to it. I thought about saying it, and then I said it anyways. Even though I knew it was going to be dumb. That's the worst. Alright. We're going to advance to the offseason. I'm going to upgrade the players. And hopefully we have a great free agency. And that propels us with some momentum to kill it in the draft as the Rams win the Super Bowl 28-24 over the Los Angeles Chargers in the Battle of Los Angeles. Is that a movie, Battle Los Angeles? Why do I feel like it is? 2011 with I don't even know any of these actors really. Aaron Eckhart sounds familiar. Neo is in this. What? Yeah, nobody like super notable. I'm not a huge like movie buff or anything. I don't know actors, but nobody super notable as BJ Goodson is a free agent. I know a little bit more about football. And let's see here. Riley Dixon, Eli Manning, Marcus Golden. Marcus Golden's down to a 74 overall. Jalapenos here. I'm going to let everybody walk because that's probably for the best, I would have to say. And let's go ahead and upgrade. And I think we're actually in a pretty good spot. I'm shocked that this is going as well as it has so far. I know we haven't made the playoffs, but, I mean, we're gaining XP at a decent rate. Still have a number of positions to improve. Antoine Bethea has retired now for good, as we'll continue to go run support to get that scheme fit up. I will see you guys for free agency. If I make any big signings, obviously, you guys will be the first to hear about them. Free agency. Demarius Randall's here. We could take a player from the Browns. A little reverse there. Xavier Howard's here. That's a player that I actually have a lot of interest in. 27 years old. Very few offers here, and it seems to be a bad one from Carolina. That actually might be the move. They're letting... Interesting. Letting James Bradbury go to bring in... Darrell Williams here, too. Interesting. They're letting James Bradbury go to maybe bring in Xavier Howard. So I've actually signed 2 former Carolina Panthers, which is... funny because they were both drafted by Dave Gettleman, current GM of the Giants. Many of you might know that. The reason I did so is because Nate Solder is now a 71 overall. Awesome. He is 32, and he will not be playing left tackle anymore. That's going to fall on the young Yadni Kajust. He's going to be the new left tackle. I'm going to keep Darrell Williams on that right side. Yadni goes back to his left tackle position like he played at West Virginia. And now we have a formidable offensive line. All scheme fits aside from Kevin Zeitler, who's already regressing heavily. He's down to an 84 overall. That's pretty brutal. You win some, you lose some. Golden Tate has regressed from like an 85, 86 down to an 83. Sucks to suck. Might look to go receiver in the draft. Also, might look to go edge rusher. Outside linebacker is a massive need, as is inside linebacker, as is free safety, as is safety in general. Jabril can kind of move over if we need him to, as is cornerback. The defensive line, I think, is fairly fine, but it's about time we improve some other positions. So, they're tired of waiting in line. Let's get it. I apologize for all the rhymes. I really do. I'm Madden YouTube's Dr. Seuss. Been in my Twitter bio for a long time. I'm taking it out. I think I already did, actually. I'm rambling. Subscribe if you're new for great content like this. This is unbelievable. All right, we pick at 18. I'm just going to simulate straight there. Tua goes to the Colts. They don't need Andrew Luck anymore. Cool. Terrell Lewis out of Bama goes to the Redskins. Shocker. The Redskins take an Alabama player. Tua's on the board, as is Jake Fromm, as is Justin Herbert. Wow. Ooh, Tariq Black is here. I might go a little bit Tariq Black. Albert Okwe-Ibenam is here. I love him. Colin Johnson out of Texas. Hook 'em horns. I'm gonna go Patty Fisher. Linebacker at a Northwestern. We need inside backer very, very badly. He's going to fit the bill. 76 overall star development. I will take that. Not great speed, but great tackler. Looks exactly like Anthony Sherman in that picture. Well, I guess not a picture, but you guys know what I mean. Anthony Sherman also wears 42, and he's a fullback. Looks exactly like him in there. Look, Google Anthony Sherman, all right? Tell me that was not Anthony Sherman. Round 2. We might just operate on a best player available at a position of need. Sam Ellinger's here. Raekwon Williams. Don't really need him. Kendrick Rogers. Yes, I'm so in. Absolutely. We're going to take him. 74 overall quick development. Tragic. Tragic. Should be higher. Really should be. He should be at least a 70, 76. At least. But it's round 3 now. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the class with CD Lamb. CD Lamb's available, and Henry Ruggs too. Where's CD? There he is. Big time want to take him, but it's not the biggest need. Bryce Hall looks terrible. Dude, I might go CD right here. I'm going to take CD Lamb. Welcome to the team. 73 overall quick development. I don't know what we're going to do at receiver just yet. Golden Tate might have to be traded. I might trade this pick away. Ooh, if I could trade this pick and Golden Tate, what would I want? I probably want a free safety. I'll see if I can make something happen. Big splash, draft day trade. Who's in? All right, made an interesting trade here. It's going to be Golden Tate, a 3rd and a 4th for Telvin Smith. Now, we're in a 3-4, so Telvin Smith is not going to be on the outside. We're going to slide him in. Manscaped, use code Bengal20 for 20% off if you want to slide in as well. Yes. Let's take Larry Pryor out of A&M. He looks terrible. He is. We're going to take, I don't know if this is Darrell or Darryl Taylor. I watched 2 Tennessee games last year maybe, and if he was a sophomore, wasn't playing every snap. I don't know. I don't know who this is, really. I'm going to be honest with you. So, Darrell Taylor probably won't play very much for us. Why are the... What do you mean? Huh? Talent is early first rounder. It doesn't look like it. Nykel Warrior at a... What is Tennessee got going on? We're going to take him. Does it... He's ranked number 1. Oh, okay. Yeah, you fixed the draft. These are legitimate comments I've received before. When people don't get it to visual glitch... People are so stupid. That's the lesson of the video. Let it be known. And let it be known that Bengal20 will get you 20% off your Manscaped orders. It's a pretty good deal. It's a great deal. Isang Bassi at a Wake Forest. Looks horrific. Let's take him. Oh, he's terrible. Great. Also number 1 in the class. Draft recap. We did all right. It wasn't great, but we have a new starting middle linebacker, and we have a rotational receiver in Kendrick Rogers, who hopefully can have a big year and be that guy. Corey Coleman doesn't make too much sense to keep at this point, if I'm being honest with you. What would releasing him do? Oh, not great. Not great. I also don't want him to play. No, I am going to cut him. I am going to cut Corey Coleman. I don't really care about the dead cap on that one. It's not that much. And I also, like, as much as I like Lil Jordan in real life, and it'd be cool if he was on the Giants, right? But I don't really want to use him here. I'm just not feeling it. And then defensively, things could be worse. Oh, you know what? They don't have to be, because I'm going to move Telvin Smith to the inside. We have no edge rusher. That's got to be a... Jeez. That's got to be a move I make. Telvin Smith cannot rush the passer at all. His face scan also bothers me a lot. There's something about it. It's like too real almost. And looking at it deeply concerns me. I don't know if you guys get the same sense, but there's something deeply off-putting about it. But he now plays inside linebacker, and we need to get a left outside linebacker badly. Can't be Kareem Martin. We need to improve it to cornerback. We need to improve at free safety. Other than that, it's just about development. We're actually in a pretty good spot. Kevin Zeitler is going to go down. I don't know if we'll make the playoffs this year. I think it's going to be close. I don't think that this will ever be a Super Bowl team. in the course of this video, which is like 3 years. So that kind of sucks, as I will load in the 2020 class. But I will see you guys at the midseason mark. This is a weird team at this point. It's weird. This is the upgraded team. Jabril Peppers is crushing it, as is Quinnen Williams. They are both ridiculously high overalls at this point. Both entering the mid-90s at 94 and 95. They're in the mid-90s. And on the offense side of the ball, Dwayne Haskins, slowly but surely 85. Saquon hasn't developed all that well. I've been using a lot of his points on power back, and his overall has not changed. It's been pretty much just a lost cause. But overall, I mean, there's more to winning than just overall. So Jabril Peppers is an impending free agent. Gonna have to re-sign him. Absolutely. Evan Ingram as well. As with Dalvin Tomlinson. Janoris Jenkins can walk. I do not care. Wayne Gallman can walk. I'm going to try to bring back these top 3 guys. Those are my biggest priorities. And aside from that, I don't really care what happens. All 3 have re-signed. We are golden right now. We're in a great spot. Record, not so great. 2, 3, and 2. We've tied twice. Because why not? Through 7 games. Phenomenal. We, of course, missed the playoffs again. This time finishing 4-10-2. I feel like this should have been the record season 2. And then maybe 9-7 in season 3 like we're in right now. Kind of weird because we've gotten significantly better. I would say as a whole, we're at 82 overall from like a 70, 73 we started, and then we're like a 77 year 2. Kind of weird. We'll check out the stats, though. See how we did, which evidently was not good. Dwayne Haskins was terrible compared to the rest of the league, but his numbers overall are not terrible. Rushing, Saquon was good again. What do you expect? Receiving, Lil Jordan led our team in catches. Yards went to Kendrick Rogers, and touchdowns, he had 8. What a beast. In terms of sacks, Yadni Kajus led up 18. Brutal. Delvin Smith led our team in tackles with 122. 8 tackles for loss is pretty good as well, but it would be 14 from Quinnen Williams that led the team. Quarterback sacks, we have 6.5 from Lorenzo Carter. Interceptions, 4 from Janoris Jenkins. Jackrabbit, in his final year with the team, goes out with 4 touchdowns. You love to see it. No defensive touchdowns. I doubt we had anyone for Rookie of the Year. We were 32nd in offense, so bad. Phillip Rivers, MVP. Interesting. No Giants, obviously. NFC Offensive Player of the Year is Ezekiel Elliott. No Giants. Defensive Player of the Year, Tough Borland. Really? As a rookie? Interesting. Khalil Mack, Bobby Wagner, Leighton Vander Esch. Any Giants? Nope. 3 Rams in a row. And a Ram won it, and Nick Kwiatkowski. Holy hell. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Kendrick Rogers. Oh my goodness. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year is Tough Borland. Shocker. Larry Pryor at number 4, who we drafted. Patty Fisher at number 9. Where were we in terms of defensive ranking? 23rd. I have an idea. And it's going to be a playbook change to LAC on offense. And it's going to be LAR on defense. And we're going to change up positions. This will be the move. Maybe. This is the upgraded team. 84 overall in general, 89 offense, 85 defense. Not terrible. Jabril is a beast. Quinnen Williams is a monster, as we knew that he would be. The defense overall looks pretty good. Free safety, and edge rusher, and cornerback too. Those are our focuses right now. I mean, Sam Beal and Justin Lane are good depth pieces at this point. Mid to high 70s. We just need a better starter. And then on offense, maybe a true number 1 receiver, and then we have the depth guys already. Offensive line is fairly good. Offensive line does not develop in Madden 19 franchise, so it's pretty much a waste to take them, if I'm being honest. Most of them will never, ever progress. Wayne Gallman's a free agent. Who else is going to be here? As the Texans beat the Panthers in the Super Bowl. That is a weird one. Who knows? You never know. I just don't really want anyone back. I'm looking at edge rusher. I'm looking at cornerback. I'm looking at free safety. I'm looking at backup running back. And maybe a main wide receiver. We have a lot of money. We can make some stuff happen. Let's have a huge free agent class. McCaffrey's here. Probably not going to be a backup running back for us. Absolutely not. There's not even a shot. There is absolutely no chance. J.C. Jackson, I could be down for. That wouldn't be terrible. Absolutely. I'm not even gonna spend more time on that other one than we have to. Might be bringing in Derek Barnett. That might be the move. All right, so I went after 2 running backs, and Chris Carson and James Conner. They both declined, but 2 Philadelphia Eagles in Sidney Jones and Derek Barnett both accept. So the defense has improved even more. Derek Barnett is going to play outside linebacker, though. Now, he's only an 82 overall outside linebacker, but that's a better move for us in general. Free safety, I need a better one. And then on offense, we should have picked up receiver. There just wasn't anybody available worth having. So going into the draft, we still need receiver, maybe. But, I mean, there's not going to be anyone good enough. Most likely, I'm going to take a free safety with my first pick. We pick at number 4 overall. If Caden Stearns is there, I can guarantee you that's who I'm drafting. Dylan Moses goes to the Jets. I don't know why I could feel that happening in real life. Just he feels like he would be. And Caden Stearns is not here. What? How is that possible? Caden Stearns went with the second pick. Like, my luck could not be worse. I win 4 games, and I don't even get my choice of players. That is absolutely brutal. Patrick Surtain actually could be the move. He looks really, really good. We're going to go Patrick Surtain the second. 78 overall, superstar development. That was probably the move. And I will move somebody back to free safety. I don't know. Let's go Justin Jefferson here out of LSU. Every time I see Justin Jefferson, I immediately think Jordan Jefferson and the infamous spike versus Ole Miss, I want to say. Anyone remember that? Shout out to Les Miles, the Mad Hatter. Ridiculously bad clock management coach. Ooh, Devontavian Martin's here. He's actually sick. He is unreal at Washington State. Did I take a receiver already? You're damn sure I did. You're damn right. I'm going to take one anyway. More receivers. Only 74 overall. He's being criminally underrated. He's a beast. Wait, he goes by Tay, right? Tay Martin? Yeah, he goes by Tay. If my name was Devontavian, or Devontavian, I probably would go by Tay as well. It's a little bit easier. Jalen Waddle's here. He's being criminally underrated as well. What a player he is. Justin Ross, criminally underrated as well. Every receiver underrated. It's true, though. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm done with this class. I'm done. I'm just like, I don't know. We're not gonna do it. I'm gonna simulate decent class, nothing special. We got Ian Book. Interesting. Rakeem Boyd. No way. Another last chance U player. That's funny. I don't even think he's a third string running back at Arkansas right now. No, he's actually the starting running back for 2019 as projected by our lads. What was theirs for? I don't think he was in 2018, though. Yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't one of the top 2. Unless this is his first year of eligibility after transfer. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it much more because I don't know. I don't really follow Arkansas football too much. But this is the team. A lot of regression. Most overpowered thing in the game. And who am I moving back to free safety? Patrick Surtain, actually. I might move Patrick Surtain to free safety. He's an 80 overall free safety. I'm actually down for that. This is a decent team. It's nothing exceptional. Certainly not the best one we've built. I tried to take a realistic approach to this one. And I think it's done all right. It's at the end of the day, it's more about the team building than Madden simulation. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if we don't win, that'll suck a little bit, but you win some, you lose some. 1-6 at the midseason mark. How is that possible? We got crushed by the Redskins, man. We have a good team. I hate this. This is why I don't do these videos anymore. Patrick Surtain has 7 skill points. I'm sick. Clearly didn't make the playoffs. We finished 5-11. I'm going to do one more season. Just because I feel cheated. And I know that like you guys are going to feel cheated if I upload a rebuild and we didn't make the playoffs once. Which, again, I can't control. Saquon's a free agent. Oh, man, it's going tits up. We got a lot of money, but still. The Cowboys lost to the Texans in the Battle of Texas for the Super Bowl. Jeez, I mean, just look at the regression. Kevin Zeitler is only 32 and down to a 77 overall. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. We actually don't have a number of free agents to re-sign. Telvin Smith, I'm going to have to let go. Because he's only a 79 overall at 31. Why is regression as fierce as it is? It's so bad. I'm getting that whiny voice on. I'm going to stop that, but I'm very annoyed by it. Sam Beal, Lorenzo Carter, Will Hernandez, BJ Hill, Saquon Barkley have all returned. All right. A bunch of really good free agents here. We have a lot of money. We can make something big happen here. Leighton Vander Esch is going to be a must sign. I've made some big moves here. Hopefully they pay off. Harold Landry, that's huge. Leighton Vander Esch, that's massive. Michael Gallup said no. Hopefully he didn't go back to the Cowboys. I would have loved Michael Gallup because he would have been a big receiver target. I need a right guard badly. That's right. Oh no. That's bad. Antonio Brown's in free agency. That's interesting. I guess his stint with the Raiders didn't work out. And then I guess we could get Braden Smith and move him inside to right guard. Kevin Zeitler's here. I might actually try and do that. All right, so we got Braden Smith. Gonna move him to right guard. Whatever. All right, this is the upgraded team. It's a 91 overall, 93 offense, 95 defense. It's pretty good. Obviously, it looks a lot different with free agency, making some huge signings. I'm going to spend some of my Coach XP. I'm going to try to boost some of these positions that need it very badly, and that would be probably wide receiver. I'm actually going to wait on that because I need wide receiver to come along very, very quickly. We still have the draft. I guess. I don't even know what I would take here. Maybe the top left tackle available or the top receiver. We pick at number 3 overall. We need to have a big year. Chiefs are picking at number 1. Thomas Albert, a right end, goes to the Panthers. This is, of course, fake players at this point. We could go corner. I don't really want to. What do I need? Wide receiver. Can't say his name. Geez, I don't even know. Let's go Kaliko Swain out of Michigan State. Great speed, great top 3 skills. Probably going to be a pretty good player. 77 overall, normal development. Why do I keep taking receivers that won't play? Because I hope they're going to be beasts and they can play. But weird number 3 overall pick. That's what I have to say about that. Let's take Bryant Preelo here out of Auburn. Looks pretty good. Depth guy, 76 overall. And that's probably going to do it for the draft. This team is obviously good enough to win now. It is a 90-plus overall team. Special teams is honestly the only thing weighing it down. So, regardless of that, I think this has been a pretty good video. Hopefully we can make the playoffs. That is my obvious goal. All right, this is the final team. 93 offense, 97 defense. If this team can't make the playoffs, I do not know what to tell you. This is a playoff caliber team. It certainly is. Question is, can we bring it all together and actually make the playoffs? Entirely other issue. We went 7-9 after a 1-7 start. Let me just show you how screwed up the simulation is that this happened. And of course, obviously, I don't force any wins. The only one that doesn't say none is home, and that was the bye week. We started out, yes, 7 straight losses. Unreal. And then we won, almost 1 out. 2 losses near the end of the season. It's just so weird, and this happens every season, I feel like. I don't know. Just, I feel like if anyone rebuilt the team here, I feel like I did. That's not what I wanted to say. I feel like this team has been rebuilt into a contender. Yet, I don't know why it's not even thinking about contending. This team is overpowered, if anything. This team is absolutely ridiculous at this point. It is a 94 overall, 97 defense, 97 offense, 99 defense. Yet, they struggle to win games. No kicker. That's probably what it's on. Or no punter. Lane Yeatman. Of course, we got Aldrich Rosas. Wouldn't disrespect him as a true kicker. But that's going to do it for the video, guys. I can't just keep reloading with a sick team and continually lose games and then still want to be here. I appreciate you watching. Maybe more of these in the future if you guys like them. Obviously, I know you like them, but we'll see how the video reception gets and if I get a bunch of subscribers or whatever off it, and if a bunch of you guys get Manscaped, we'll have to see. Definitely make sure to do that. All of those things. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are down in the description below, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.
We'll